Millions in Syria and Iraq are facing water shortages as the region's longest river, the Euphrates, dries up.
Once a symbol of life, the Euphrates River now faces a shocking fate. It is drying up. This ancient lifeline, flowing since the dawn of time, now whispers of a hidden truth, sparking fears of an impending apocalypse. As prophecies unfold and surprising discoveries emerge from the receding waters, one question burns bright. What dark secrets lie beneath the surface? Watch this video to discover what's really causing the river to dry up and what mysteries and revelations that have emerged from its ancient depths. From ancient prosperity to modern crisis. The Euphrates River stretches 1,740 miles and stands as a significant water source in Western Asia. This river courses through Syria, Turkey, and Iraq. It caters to the needs of approximately 60 million people residing in its vicinity. It boasts the status of being the most extensive river system in Western Asia, with its basin extending into Iran as well. To the north of a bustling metropolis lies Iraq's additional notable river, the Tigris, which is connected to the Euphrates through a network of waterways that efficiently irrigate the land. This complex irrigation system resulted in an abundant agricultural harvest, which in turn contributed to the unparalleled wealth of Babylon. The fertile land surrounding these two rivers is historically recognized as part of the Fertile Crescent. This geographical region has provided optimal conditions for the development of settled farming, which gave rise to some of the world's earliest urban civilizations, including Mesopotamia. Approximately 3,770 years ago, in this very location, King Hammurabi established one of the world's earliest legal systems, constructed imposing walls, erected lavish temples, and successfully unified all of Mesopotamia, commonly referred to as the land between the rivers. Nebuchadnezzar II, a highly influential ruler of the city, achieved the conquest of Jerusalem in 597 BC, leading to the captivity of the Jewish population. Additionally, he is renowned for creating the Hanging Gardens, a series of tiered, extravagantly watered terraces, considered one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. During Babylon's zenith, this section of the river served as an impressive showcase of advanced water management practices. In 1913, Edgar J Banks, an American diplomat and archaeologist, provided insights into ancient Babylon. He observed that expansive canals ran alongside both the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Moreover, numerous other canals crisscrossed the valley, linking the two main streams. Banks emphasized that virtually every corner of the entire country benefited from well-distributed water resources. Additionally, these canals served not only as water sources, but also as essential transportation routes for moving crops. Well, that was in the past. In recent times, the availability of water in the Euphrates has dwindled to the point where it's challenging even to navigate a canoe. This decline in the primary water source has had a negative impact on the communities depending on it. According to the Inventory of Shared Water Resources in Western Asia, people heavily depend on the Euphrates River for essential needs, such as fresh drinking water, irrigation, hydroelectric power, and agriculture. The alarming reduction of water in the river poses a significant threat to the lives of ordinary, hardworking individuals. In Syria, a severe drought struck the Euphrates Valley in 2006, compelling farmers to abandon their fields and relocate to urban areas. Many experts argue that this mass migration fueled opposition against Bashar al-Assad and played a role in igniting the civil war, which resulted in the tragic loss of nearly 500,000 lives. The Euphrates River and End Times Prophecies. So what's causing the Euphrates River to dry up? Some people think it's linked to a prophecy from the Bible. In the Bible, the Euphrates River is frequently mentioned not just as a geographical point, but also as a symbol representing God's control over the natural world. The river plays a complex role in the Bible, being associated with the history and geography of ancient civilizations it passed through, and it's mentioned in prophecies predicting future events. In the book of Genesis 2, verse 14, the Euphrates is mentioned as one of the four rivers flowing from the Garden of Eden, hinting at its association with fertility and abundance. Looking ahead in Jeremiah 46 verse 10, the prophet Jeremiah predicts the conquest of Babylon, foreseeing a day of vengeance from the Lord. The Euphrates River is foretold to dry up, with the sword devouring until satisfied, symbolizing divine retribution. This prophecy envisions a sacrificial act by God in the northern land by the river Euphrates. Continuing in Jeremiah 50 verse 38 to 39, the Euphrates is portrayed as drying up in the future as a consequence of God's judgment against sin. God declares a drought on its waters, emphasizing the region's association with idols that will be stricken with terror. The verses convey a stark future, where the region will no longer be inhabited or lived in for generations to come. In the book of Revelation, there's a specific mention of the Euphrates drying up, and this particular prophecy has stirred considerable attention because it directly connects to end times prophecies. The occurrence detailed in Revelation 16 takes place after a prolonged period of tribulation. It's not an environmental judgment on the earth, but serves as a crucial precursor to the ultimate showdown of Armageddon. During this decisive battle, a powerful army led by the kings of the East will position themselves against the Lord in Israel. This event is anticipated as a significant moment in the end times prophecy. From a spiritual perspective, Bible scholars have put forth various interpretations of passages concerning the drying up of the Euphrates River. Some view it as a symbolic representation of the decline and eventual fall of the once powerful Babylonian Empire, which held significant influence in the ancient world but ultimately lost its dominance. Others interpret it as a sign of the end times, leading up to Jesus' return for judgment, separating the righteous from the wicked. In this viewpoint, the drying up of the Euphrates may symbolize the release of dark forces onto the world, potentially linked to the Antichrist gathering armies for an invasion of Israel. The dry riverbed in this scenario could serve as a path for these armies to cross the river and launch an attack on Israel. The exact timing of these events remains uncertain. It's not just the Bible that talks about the Euphrates drying up. Islam also has a say on this. In Islam, there's a hadith that predicts the discovery of a mountain of gold beneath the Euphrates River before the apocalypse. This prophecy foresees a scenario where many people lose their lives in conflicts over this treasure, marking one of the minor signs indicating the impending arrival of Judgment Day in the future. In connection to the discovery of a gold mountain beneath the Euphrates River in April 2023, a Twitter user shared an image featuring ancient ruins. The caption mentioned a statement from the Prophet Muhammad saying that before the hour arrives, the Euphrates River would dry up, revealing a mountain of gold. Accompanying the tweet was an image with overlaid text stating, "Golden mountains appeared after the Euphrates River eventually dried up," suggesting a visual connection to the prophesied event. So, was this fact or fiction? Well, as it turned out, the claim of a mountain of gold being unearthed beneath the Euphrates River is not factual. A Google reverse image search revealed that the image in question was actually published as early as June 2022 by reputable news organizations such as CNN, DW, Al Jazeera, Euronews, and Smithsonian Magazine. The image is associated with a 3,400-year-old archaeological site related to a Mitanni Empire city located on the Tigris River and not the Euphrates. According to research from the University of Tübingen, German and Kurdish archaeologists discovered this extensive city in 2018. It features a palace and several large buildings believed to be ancient Zakiku, a significant center in the Mitanni Empire. Despite being misrepresented on social media, this archaeological site has no connection to the Euphrates River or the discovery of a mountain of gold. Therefore, the notion that this image confirms Quranic and biblical prophecies is not accurate. Dam construction, climate change, and water wars. Moving away from the religious perspective on the Euphrates drying up, there is also a scientific explanation for this phenomenon. The challenges facing the Euphrates River originate over 1,000 miles upstream, specifically in the river's catchment area beneath the Taurus Mountains in eastern Turkey. The Turkish government, driven by the goals of generating electricity and creating arable land, has embarked on an extensive dam-building initiative for over 2 generations. The construction of the Kaban Dam in 1974 marked the beginning, followed by the completion of the Ataturk Dam in 1990. Presently, the ongoing Southeastern Anatolia project, a $32 billion undertaking, aims to construct 22 dams and 19 hydroelectric plants along both the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers. Once completed, this project is expected to contribute nearly 1/4 of Turkey's total electricity supply. In the 1970s, Syria took part in altering the course of the Euphrates by constructing the Tabqa Dam upstream from Raqqa. Subsequently, additional dams were added along the Euphrates and its tributaries before the onset of the civil war, which disrupted further development. The combined impact of Turkish and Syrian dam operations since then has led to a significant reduction, nearly 2/3, in the water flow reaching Iraq. The construction of dams and irrigation projects along the Euphrates River has profoundly impacted the societies of the countries along its banks. These dams have directly influenced more than 300 villages, leading to the relocation of almost 200,000 people to different areas. Notably, the construction of the Ataturk Dam had the most significant impact as it displaced 55 individuals. In addition to this, the creation of Lake Assad through dam construction resulted in the forced displacement of approximately 4,000 families. These families were resettled in other parts of northern Syria as part of an abandoned plan to establish an Arab belt along the borders with Turkey and Iraq. A survey conducted among those displaced revealed that a majority expressed dissatisfaction with their new circumstances. In addition to altering how the river flows, the many dams and irrigation projects have caused additional impacts on the environment. When large reservoirs are formed in countries with hot average temperatures, more water evaporates from their surfaces. This increased evaporation ends up reducing the overall amount of water that people can use for various purposes. So, beyond changing how the river behaves, these projects affect the environment in ways that limit the available water for human use. The efforts to secure water have been hindered by policies from both the Syrian and Turkish governments. These governments use access to water as a form of leverage by withholding it from neighboring nations. For instance, the dam situated on the Syrian-Turkish border is under Turkish control. In 1987, an agreement between Turkey and Syria established that Syria should receive about 132,000 gallons of water per second. However, by 2021, Syria accused Turkey of denying them their rightful share, as they were actually receiving around 52,000 gallons per second. This discrepancy led to the Aluk water station in northeast Syria ceasing to generate electricity. For many years, Iraq has also engaged in disputes with its neighboring countries, seeking to secure its rightful portion of water resources. Tensions escalated in the early 1970s when Turkey and Syria redirected the Euphrates into various reservoirs, nearly depleting the river downstream in Iraq. In retaliation, the Iraqi government built canals connecting the Euphrates to Lake Tharthar, a reservoir situated northwest of Baghdad. As negotiations have remained at a standstill, Iraq has relied on agreements with its upstream neighbors. These agreements have been subject to frequent disputes. Global warming is also worsening the challenges faced by Iraq. The Euphrates basin has witnessed a decline in rainfall, with the river's average annual flow reduced by half from its original volume. Satellite images indicate that the Euphrates River basin lost 34 cubic miles of freshwater between 2003 and 2013. Future climate projections suggest that, by the end of this century, the average temperature in the river basin may rise by 5 to 7 degrees Fahrenheit. This warming trend is expected to intensify evaporation and lead to an additional 30 to 40% reduction in rainfall. The impact of reduced rainfall extends to agriculture. This is evident in Syrian villages which have experienced a significant drop in crop production. Syria's wheat production has plummeted by 75% since 2011, and this is attributed to diminished rainfall and challenges related to contaminated water and inadequate irrigation, resulting in crop losses for farmers. Looking ahead, the Iraqi Ministry of Water Resources estimates that the Euphrates River could run dry by 2040. This projection is linked to declining water levels and droughts influenced by the ongoing impact of climate change in the region. Villages in Al-Ankur, Iraq, are already feeling the impact. They are grappling with a significant reduction in access to fresh water. Their primary water source, Habaniya Lake, once spanned 55 square miles and held 4.2 billion cubic yards of water. The lake has been used since antiquity for storing floodwater from the Euphrates, but presently it has now disappeared, leaving behind cracked and arid land. Residents in the Al-Ankur villages are now dependent on bottled water for survival. This reliance on purchased water is burdening families with debt. Instead of sustaining themselves through fishing in the lake, local workers are compelled to migrate to nearby cities in search of manual labor opportunities, altering their traditional means of making a living. The disappearance of the lake has not only impacted the water supply, but has also disrupted the economic activities and livelihoods of the communities in Al-Ankur, the hidden tunnels of antiquity. While the receding water levels in the Euphrates River pose challenges, it has opened a door to a forgotten past. What is found after the Euphrates River dried up shocked the world. The exposed land is revealing the secrets of ancient civilizations, offering us a glimpse into the lives of those who lived along its banks thousands of years ago. Among these discoveries are ancient tunnels that have sparked intrigue. These tunnels are rumored to lead underground, revealing a remarkably well-preserved structure featuring neatly arranged stairs that have endured the test of time. So, who constructed these tunnels? Some believe these structures are remnants left by ancient people, preserved through the ages. However, local rumors suggest an alternative narrative, proposing that the tunnel leads to a place where angels of darkness are supposedly imprisoned. This notion is linked to a biblical reference, specifically Revelation 9 verse 13 to 19, which describes the release of 4 angels bound at the great river Euphrates. The passage foretells these angels being released to unleash destruction upon mankind. Could these tunnels be more than mere historical artifacts? Could they hold the key to a hidden world and the potential for both extraordinary discovery and unimaginable peril? Only time and perhaps a brave adventurer will tell. Byzantine-era burial ground. Imagine a river revealing a hidden treasure from the past. This is exactly what happened when the Euphrates River in Syria gave up a fascinating secret, a vast burial ground dating back to the Byzantine era. This incredible discovery stretches far and wide, starting from the open countryside northwest of Raqqa city, all the way to the border shared by Raqqa and Aleppo. And its location, right on the eastern bank of the mighty Euphrates Dam. This area is already known to hold many ancient cemeteries, and it's believed that hundreds of Syriac Christian monasteries are also hidden within its boundaries. While some cemeteries have been found on the right bank of a lake in western Raqqa, the rocky terrain on the left bank makes digging work much more challenging, but it doesn't end there. Adding to the mystery, some of the cemeteries are still underwater, their secrets hidden beneath the surface. However, when the sun shines brightly and the lake water turns crystal clear, these submerged resting places come into view for a fleeting moment, offering a glimpse into the lives of people from a long-forgotten era. Imagine the stories these ancient tombs could tell. What secrets do they hold? Who were the people buried here? What was life like for them so many centuries ago? The discovery of this vast burial ground has opened up a new chapter in our understanding of the past, and it's sure to spark the imaginations of archaeologists and history enthusiasts for years to come. Eerie Sounds. For centuries, the Euphrates River has been a source of life and legend. But lately, whispers of a new kind of legend have begun to circulate. There have been rumors of people living near the river reporting strange sounds coming from deep beneath its surface. Some describe them as low, rumbling moans, others as whispers that carry unknown words. Some even claim to hear cries of pain and anguish. The sounds are said to be unlike anything they have ever heard before, sending chills down their spines and leaving them with a sense of unease. With the rise of technology, it's easy to dismiss such tales as mere fabrications, created by bored minds and fueled by the internet's echo chamber. Anyone with a computer program can conjure up eerie sounds, making it difficult to distinguish truth from fiction. But what if the stories are true? What if something truly lurks beneath the depths of the Euphrates? The question remains unanswered, leaving room for speculation and wonder. Is it a natural phenomenon, an undiscovered species, or something more sinister? Only time will tell. So what do you think? Are the sounds of the Euphrates real or just another internet hoax? Share your thoughts and let the mystery unfold. Now, it's time for today's subscriber pick. As the Euphrates continues to dry up, several startling discoveries have emerged from its depths. One of the most unsettling is a massive, unblinking eye that has slowly risen from the sand. Its size is incomprehensible, filling the entire field of vision for those who dare to look upon it. The unreadable expression in its depths leaves onlookers stunned and speechless. News of this unprecedented discovery spread like wildfire, igniting a global frenzy. Headlines scream, "What is found after the Euphrates River dried up shocked the world." Scientists, historians, and theologians flock to the site, each eager to unlock the secrets of this enormous enigma. Theories swirl like desert dust devils. Is it a divine sign, an alien artifact, or something beyond our comprehension? No one knows. But one thing is for sure, the discovery of the giant eye has undoubtedly shaken the world, leaving more questions than answers in its wake. The ancient city of Turka. As the Euphrates River slowly recedes, it reveals secrets buried for millennia. One such treasure is the ancient city of Turka, situated along its banks in Syria. If you stand in the heart of Turka, you will find yourself surrounded by a vast area, nearly 20 acres in size, that rises 60 feet above the ground. This is the city center, a vibrant hub that once hummed with life. For centuries, it thrived under different rulers, the Assyrians, the Mari kingdom under Zimri-Lim, and finally the Babylonians after Hammurabi's victory. Archaeologists have been uncovering Turka's grandeur piece by piece. They marvel at the city's impressive triple-layered walls, each 20 feet tall and 60 feet wide. A 60-foot-wide moat adds to the formidable defenses, hinting at the importance of protecting its inhabitants. These fortifications were no mere afterthought. The inner wall was built around 2900 BC, followed by the middle and outer walls within the next 2 centuries. For centuries, they stood strong, safeguarding the city until at least 2000 BC. But Turka was more than just a fortified city. Within its walls stood a temple dedicated to Ninkarak, the ancient goddess of healing. This sacred sanctuary, dating back at least to the 3rd millennium BC, speaks volumes about the city's spiritual life. Excavations have even unearthed Egyptian scarabs, revealing fascinating connections with other civilizations and their beliefs. The rediscovery of Turka is an exciting journey into the past. As researchers continue to unearth its secrets, we are gaining a deeper understanding of this once powerful city and its place in the ancient world. Each new discovery adds another piece to the puzzle, allowing us to imagine the bustling streets, the vibrant marketplaces, and the lives of the people who called Turka home. Mbet. If you walk along the west bank of the Euphrates River in northern Syria, near the governorate of Raqqa, you will find hidden beneath layers of earth and time a fascinating ancient settlement mound called Mbet. Though submerged beneath the waters of the Tabqa Dam since 1976, its secrets were unearthed through archaeological excavations conducted between 1964 and 1974. Our journey through time begins around 8000 BC, when Mbet was a small village inhabited by hunter-gatherers. These early inhabitants relied on the natural abundance of the land for food, primarily through hunting. However, evidence suggests they also started collecting and later cultivating wild crops, marking the initial steps towards domestication. As time passed, Mbet underwent a dramatic transformation. The once nomadic hunter-gatherers gradually began to domesticate animals, leading to a more settled lifestyle. This shift is evident in the presence of animal remains found at the site, indicating a deeper connection with the land and its resources. Beyond the fascinating story of agricultural development, the excavations at Mbet also revealed intriguing insights into the cultural practices of the time. Notably, archaeologists discovered evidence suggesting the deification of women. This is based on the analysis of artifacts and remains, which point towards a society that held women in high regard. While the physical remains of Mbet are now hidden beneath the surface of the Tabqa Dam, its legacy continues to inspire awe and exploration. Mbet's submerged secrets remain a captivating source of knowledge, which reminds us of the profound relationship between humanity, the land, and our extraordinary past. The unveiling of As the Euphrates River slowly recedes, it has brought to light the remarkable remains of an ancient city, This once bustling center of life, located around 140 miles southeast of Babylon and 10 miles west of the current Euphrates, once thrived near the vibrant shores of the Persian Gulf. Over time, shifts in the coastline moved inland, where it now rests serenely on the river's southern bank. Around 4,000 years before Christ, a group of settlers believed to be from northern Mesopotamia laid the foundation for what would become the mighty city of By 2500 BC, under the reign of the first dynasty of this city had risen to become the powerful capital of southern Mesopotamia. Excavations in a vast cemetery predating this dynasty yielded an astonishing discovery: royal tombs brimming with treasures crafted from gold, silver, bronze, and precious stones. These opulent finds not only revealed the immense wealth the people of possessed, but also revealed their advanced civilization and artistic talents. The initial extensive excavations at took place in the years following World War I, led by the renowned archaeologist H.R. Hall from the British Museum. These meticulous efforts unearthed a wealth of information, uncovering the city's history layer by layer. From magnificent temples and elaborate palaces to bustling marketplaces and peaceful homes, the unearthed structures offered unique insights into the daily lives of the people who once called the city home. However, the discoveries extend far beyond the physical structures. Inscribed tablets unearthed in the ruins offer a window into the language, social organization, and legal system of the people. Artistic expressions ranging from sculptures to stunningly painted murals shed light on their beliefs, customs, and artistic sensibilities. Like a book slowly revealing its secrets, continues to offer valuable insights into the past, offering glimpses of daily life, religious beliefs, and the remarkable achievements of this ancient civilization. With each new discovery, we gain a deeper appreciation for the rich history of Mesopotamia and the legacy of its people, whose contributions continue to resonate today. Unveiling the secrets of Imar. As the waters of the Euphrates retreated, another hidden gem emerged: the ancient city of Imar. Nestled in the Aleppo governorate of northern Syria, Imar rests strategically within the Great Bend of the mid-Euphrates. Today, its ruins rest on the shores of Lake Assad, a reservoir created by the construction of the Maskana town. Imar's location played a crucial role as a vital trans-shipping point, where goods transported along the Euphrates were unloaded and transferred for further travel by land. Dedicated archaeologists have excavated Imar, unearthing a treasure trove of cuneiform tablets, making it one of Syria's most significant archaeological sites. What truly sets Imar apart is the nature of these tablets. Unlike other cities where royal or official documents are often found, Imar's tablets offer a rare window into the everyday lives of its people. These remarkable records document transactions between individuals, legal proceedings, real estate deals, marriages, last wills, and even formal adoptions. Each inscription tells a story, offering a fascinating glimpse into the concerns, relationships, and lives of ordinary people in ancient Imar. Moreover, the excavation of a priest's dwelling revealed an extraordinary library. This collection contained not only literary and lexical texts following the established Mesopotamian tradition, but also ritual texts specific to local cults and religious practices. This library provides invaluable insights into the cultural and religious life of the Imar people, offering a glimpse into their beliefs and practices. Through the study of these tablets, we gain a deeper understanding of the social fabric, legal system, and daily lives of those who resided in Imar centuries ago. These records offer a unique perspective, revealing not just the grand narratives of kings and empires, but also the ordinary lives of individuals, their hopes, dreams, and struggles. The ongoing exploration of Imar continues to unravel the mysteries of this ancient city. Each discovery paints a clearer picture of its people, their culture, and their place within the broader context of the ancient world. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.